Okay guys, I'm on a road trip to WESTECH. We got a big adventure. I'm heading down there to do a bunch of testing with the 292, and if you've seen any of those other videos, you'll know that I want to test everything. So I want to get a bunch of intake manifolds, and so when I reached out and said, hey, I want to test stuff, because obviously I can't afford to just go buy everything and run it on the dyno, that's just not going to happen. I'm more of a junkyard guy and not a new guy. But when I reach out, here's what happens. I love testing the parts, and that stuff's cool, but it's all about the people. So while I was driving down, I had a friend reach out, a new friend, because he's brand new, reach out and said, hey, I got some stuff, I'll let you test, and that's what it's all about. So tell everybody your name.
My name's Shane Mcmullen.
Nice, Shane. Awesome. We're gonna go take a look at some of the stuff Shane does. They've got a really cool shop here. I'm gonna show you some of the parts that we're gonna test. We're gonna take a look at some cool intake manifolds, and yes, there's even a turbo. So let's go check it out. All right, yeah, check it out. You're in the area, Transville there. They got a lot of cool stuff, a lot of Tri-5 stuff. Check it out. Yeah, purple, that's right. What's up? And see, this is cool stuff. This is really cool stuff. We got cool fab stuff going on, which is awesome. I wish I had the talent to do that. But as we know, I'm a dyno guy. What year is this?
This is a 58.
58, Ford. Nice.
Yeah, retractor top.
Is it a Fairlane?
No, it's just a Ford.
Just 58?
Yeah, 58
okay,
Ford
cool.
retractor top, so that the roof goes into the trunk.
I love the retractable tops.
Yeah.
Whenever we have a big, there's a big parade and stuff that we have in Vacaville every year called Fiesta Day, so it's a big celebration, and there's always a lot of cool cars. And this is one of my favorite ones, because the guy will drive down the road and activate the top and have it go back in, you know, it's a big deal.
This is a local guy. He brought it to us to do some finish work on it. And
cool.
Work. We didn't build the original car, but he started himself, and we're just kind of taking it from here.
Are they air solenoids? Is it activated?
Yeah, this is all cars on air suspension.
Okay, air suspension.
Yeah,
cool.
so this is I guess this is a factory piece that he just retrofitted tanks into.
Oh, nice. Cool. So, use the factory stuff.
Yeah. It's got a 545-inch big block in it.
As they all should. The only thing missing is boost, obviously.
It's pretty rowdy for what the car is, but it's cool. It sounds good. It's got 3-inch exhaust. You know,
and it's cool. It's got dual quads on it, which is even better than having one. Oh, here we go. Over here, we need to take a look at this.
This is also a local build that came in.
Nice.
We didn't do any of this work. It's just
but it's got a good start. It's got 2 turbos on it.
Someone started the build, and we're starting over with it. So
okay, nice.
Yeah, we're gonna pull the body off, get it blasted. We're building a new chassis for it. This is a 5.7, just a big bore 5.3. Okay. Someone else built the motor. We're gonna build a new turbo kit for them, all new suspension, paint and body.
The one thing I don't like about these, and I've run into this a lot on the dyno, is it like spark plug clearance, plug wires and stuff. It can be a nightmare. That's why I really love, like when I run this up on the dyno, we use the factory truck manifolds and just aim them down. And when I built the Y pipe, everything plugs in real nice. All the we don't burn any plug wires. Man, it's really nice.
So this one's a brand new body. This is one of those brand new from.
Is it an Acorn body or something?
No, wooden hot rods.
Okay.
So this is a brand new 57 convertible body.
Oh, cool.
It's on our chassis. It's got an LS3 crate motor in it.
And what chassis is it?
It's our own.
Okay.
We design our own chassis in house. So
oh, nice.
They're actually right here on the frame table. You can see that chassis.
Oh yeah, let's go check it out.
Pro Street 57 we're building.
Double A-arm, nice.
Yeah, everything's chromoly A-arms, uniball upper and lower control arms.
Oh, cool.
Everything's laser cut and CNC bent.
Now, are these going to be bushings or are they roller bearings? What are they?
It's actually a uniball. It's like a kind of like a pine joint, but it's got polyurethane inside of it.
Yeah.
And so there's 0 bind. So these are on cammed eccentrics for alignment.
Okay.
So we can you can adjust the camber caster and not get any bushing, misalignment.
Oh yeah.
Not any binding.
Oh, that's cool.
So we do a 4x4 main rail. For the convertible cars, so the 4x4 here and here 3/16 wall, so they don't flex.
Nice.
Yeah, I got 3-inch exhaust for 3-inch exhaust, 4 holes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because otherwise you got to run the tiny stuff.
Yeah, we don't want that. So this one we pinched the rails in 5 inches on both sides.
Okay.
It's getting a 29 by 18 tire in the back.
Oh, nice.
And it's kind of getting a mix between like a pro touring, pro street style car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then this primer one is
Who bends these rails?
We have a shop in Lindsay called Bowling Brothers.
Okay.
And we use them. They have a CNC bender for us.
Oh, cool.
They make it all. And so this is for a 57 that's coming in. We're just getting the chassis ready. When it gets here, we'll pull the body off and swap it. This car here is for a guy in Sweden.
Oh, cool.
So we're building that. That's also got our chassis under it. It's got a Steve Morris 427 twin turbo motor. It's sitting in the crate back there.
He knows how to build power.
Yeah, it's got 1,800 horsepower.
Oh, nice.
Right now I'm just doing the sheet metal work.
Okay.
Starting on the firewall.
Oh, cool.
I built the radiator support and the electric fans, and it's got triple intercoolers in it. You can see the heat exchangers right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that.
So, yeah, we ran, I forgot the name of the brand heat exchanger, but we got 3 of them in here. There's one, you can't see it, but it goes back in here.
Oh, okay.
And then,
so go down this recess.
Oh, yeah. And, yeah, so this one, got, right now it's we just did a mini tub. Real minor.
Are you setting the engine back or anything? What is?
The engine will set back 2 inches from like a factory position.
Okay.
I got to cut the rest of the firewall out.
Okay.
And but yeah, it's got a 1,800 horse motor down in it.
I like the work on the firewall.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's got a Gearstar 480 behind it. 9-inch roll-wood brake.
Oh, here we got more suspension stuff.
Yeah, this one's on air suspension also.
Got big brakes on it. Nice.
Yeah, 14-inch low-wood.
It's gonna need it with that Steve Morris engine.
Yeah. It's got a 19 by 12-inch wheel in the back, and this one's also this one's got from Sacramento. This one's on our chassis as well. This one's got an LT4 crate motor with an 8-speed behind it.
Oh, that's a good motor.
Yeah. So, mini tub work. You know, we smooth the bumpers, one-piece them. These are normally a 3-piece bumper. They're welded right here. So we did those, stuck them in, shaved the lights, so the license plate light on it.
Yeah.
Sunk some batteries back here. Built a dog house. This one's on air suspension. And,
I like the battery placement.
yeah, pretty cool. And then,
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, under the
Does
hood.
it have the motor in it?
Yep, check it out.
Okay. Oh yeah. There you go. What's wrong with that thing?
No, so we built all the sheet metal work, the firewall, the inner fenders. We made these little pockets that houses all the controllers.
Oh yeah.
All the AC stuff sits inside of these. And
Secret compartment for smuggling.
yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. I like that little glove compartment.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So the factory computer and all the fuse panels sit inside there. And then all the
now
fenders
get away
stuff
from the
goes
fuse. That'll be nice.
Yeah. The ultimate headers on it.
Yeah. And it's plenty of power for this thing.
Yeah, 650 horsepower, I think it is.
And reliable. Just work.
Yeah, won't leak a drop of oil.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Starts up every time.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's check out the intake manifold and stuff. Come on over. So we're gonna go pick up. We're gonna take a look at the 6-cylinder intake manifold. He's got some cool stuff. He was also going to do turbo, which is this is going to be awesome. Here we go. Oh, look at that! You got the good start right away. 2 carburetors, because 2 is better than 1, obviously. It's awesome. So what manifold is this?
The intake manifold is a Clifford.
Okay.
And it was originally designed for 2 4-barrels, but it was the smaller, the WCFBs, like the smaller 4s.
Oh, yeah.
So it's designed for those, and I bought these adapters originally to that bolt patterns for those.
Okay.
To put on a 4150.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, through just researching everything, I decided to go with 2 2-barrels. And when I did,
Which is probably more than enough for the, I mean, it's certainly going to be more than enough for the motor that I have.
Yeah, so I ended up making this billet plate that
nice.
adapts it. And then,
oh yeah, because you guys have a fab shop. So you can whip up stuff like that.
So made the billet plate for it, adapted these to it, and then made the linkage work with it. So it's got this is all from Enderley.
Oh dude, you got all that science stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have to use baling wire and stuff when I'm doing
If you want to, you know. But yeah, so it all works good. And the turbo manifold, this one's from SPA.
Okay.
It's made in Brazil.
They know how to make power down there. I got a lot of response from guys in Brazil talking about how much power they make.
I guess the 250 was made all the way like into the late 90s, I believe.
Oh yeah.
And they have like an EFI version and all that stuff. And then these guys make the turbo manifolds, houses a T4 flange. Okay. And then this is a VS Racing 70 millimeter turbo for it. Okay. And this is what I was using in my combo. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so what were you going to put this in?
This is going to a 37 Ford.
So we got the bonnets for both the carburetors.
Those are the Holley carb bonnets, and
So how are you going to go from this into these, from this single turbo into these two bonnets on top of these?
Well, normally this would sit on this side underneath the manifold.
Yep.
And so the turbo, the outlet of the turbo is going to go under the oil pan, and it's actually going to an air-to-water intercooler on this side of the motor.
You have two outlets on the air-to-water then?
So it'll go single
into each
in.
of these?
Yeah, and then these, after I machine the choke horns off, they'll go this way.
Yeah.
Over the valve cover,
okay.
and then blow into the intercooler.
All right.
So
I have the CX Racing one that we run on all the Big Bang stuff.
Yeah.
So it's two in and a single out. So, well, that's not going to work. What if I could go the other way?
Probably.
I think I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm going to just reverse it.
So yeah, that was my plan.
That would be cool.
Yeah. These are two 500 circle track style carburetors.
Okay, and then you said that you had to modify it for
I haven't
as
modified,
a blow-through?
Not these ones yet. I haven't done it.
Okay, you want to do that,
yes.
though, right?
Actually, I talked to a couple blow-through carb guys, and they told me try and run them out of the box.
Yeah.
And they're like, they're probably good up to about 10, 12 pounds.
Yeah.
And
well,
then
you saw what happened when I ran. I ran that other circle track at 4412 or whatever, the black one. We ran that at 10 pounds, and all I did was jet it way up. And for the wide open throttle stuff, no problem at all. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I talked to a few guys, and I kind of got the same response from everyone. They just said make sure it's got solid floats, and which these ones already do.
Okay.
They got big squirters in them.
Okay.
And they're jetted pretty big, so I was gonna, rock them the way they were and see what happens.
Yeah, I think we put 95s or something in the other one.
Okay.
So it's a lot. The thing that I'm worried about with having two of them is we may need even more jet. A lot of people think that if you put a big carburetor on there, it's going to supply too much fuel. The problem is usually the opposite. Because there's not enough signal, so it doesn't draw enough fuel. So you got to put a ton of jet in it. So that's what I'm concerned with about this.
Okay.
But it'll be really interesting to try.
Cool. Very cool.
So this has two openings, right?
Yes.
In the manifold. Okay, that'll be cool. And I think I have the other Thomas ending the other one. I think it's the single 4-barrel from Clifford.
Okay.
And then the single 4-barrel Offenhauser. And then there's one other one, which still to me, he may have told me what it was. I may have forgotten. It's still kind of a mystery one. But it will be cool because I'll get to run all those manifolds and find out how they do.
What I like about this manifold is fuel distribution. So if you notice the 3 ports, these obviously feed two intakes. Well, the carbs go and they split off. So there's actually a divider inside the manifold that's casted in.
Oh, there is a divider in there?
There is. So,
cool.
When you take the carbs off, you can actually see the divider in here. So for fuel distribution, I think it'll work really well.
Okay.
I've heard just through research that putting the carb right in the center, obviously you get a short runner here and you get a really long runner out here. So I was my theory was doing this would help distribution problems.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, that'll be a good idea. I've got a manifold I'm building that will be really cool, and I'll show you that when I'm done. It'll be it'll be very interesting.
Cool.
This is cool stuff, though.
Thanks. Yeah, I hope it'll work good. I mean, you're gonna find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. I mean, it should, and I want to run it both with the 2 barrels, and then we'll adapt it to 2 4-barrels. I'll probably run 2 small ones.
Yeah.
It's going to be overkill anyway, like we saw with that silly Dominator test that we did. But which is awesome, a Dominator on a 6-cylinder going into a 1-barrel opening.
I've seen some race motors run with homemade manifolds 3 2-barrels on each end.
Yeah.
So and then same with the side draft Webers. They run 3 side drafts.
I ran side drafts on my 240Z, so that we know that works well. Okay. It would be interesting to have a manifold that has a throttle opening for each, obviously, merged port. Yeah. Each Siamese port. But this is going to be much better than a 2-barrel, so it'll be interesting. It'll be cool stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. And this also is milled off the heat. That was the heat riser.
Oh yeah.
They put when you bolt this on, it crashes into this flange right here.
Oh, okay.
So I machined it off.
So they designed this to work with the factory exhaust manifold, then,
yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. So all of that is kind of a little bit of a nightmare, especially when you're running a turbo with a stock exhaust manifold like we did. I mean, having all the heat from the exhaust go up into the intake manifold, just never a good idea.
No.
Okay, this is cool. Well, we'll get this stuff loaded up.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna get this stuff loaded up. I want to thank my new friend. This is an awesome shop, cool fab stuff. I'm probably gonna hit them up to do some stuff for me. We're gonna take this manifold, the turbo and stuff, we're gonna get it on that 292 down at WESTECH, run it, find out what happens, and then we'll bring it back to my new friend. Every time I come through Fresno, I'm gonna come by and take a look at the shop because this is awesome stuff, man. Thanks a lot.
No problem, Richard.
All right, we'll let you know how it does.